Hello, everyone. You're welcome to our Hearty Stories, and I've got a whole lot of stories to tell you to thrill your mind. We're going to be starting a new episode today. All you need to do is follow, and guess what? I'll thrill your mind. Okay, today we're going to be talking about a young man, a boy. His name is John. Yes, John's mother had four sons: Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke. Yes, Matthew, Mark, John, and Luke. John is the third born of his mother's children. John is a very handsome 16-year-old boy. And he is in SS1. Though he should have been in SS2, but you know what happened was due to the fact that his parents could not afford fees at times. So most times he may just stay at home, and that's what made him not to be in the actual class that he ought to be. The firstborn is Matthew. Matthew was a tall, huge young man of about 20 years old. Yes, he's done with secondary school, but he's always this type of person that was not willing to work hard. So most times he would just sit at home, lying down and sleeping, gisting with friends in the afternoon, playing football in the evening. And the second son I told you about is Mark. Mark too, Mark was so stubborn. When I mean stubborn, Mark is the kind of person that is not willing to do anything unless he wants to do it on his own will. But the major person that has the heart of his mother is John. Then I also wanted to tell you about the other son. That's Luke. Luke is the last born. Luke has a health challenge. He has an issue with, he's always experiencing pneumonia. He had a kind of pneumonia that whenever he inhales any very strong, he has an allergy issues, but his own was so strong that whenever he inhales a very strong smell, maybe when the weather is so cold, he will be shivering on the bed. But the parents could not afford good treatments. I forgot to tell you about their dad. Their dad was a very crafty person. Nobody understands his person. He leaves most of the responsibilities on the shoulders of his mother. He will just walk away from home and tell you he's going for an outside job. He's a security man. Yes, he works as a security man in a very big organization. But most times he tells you he will be away for 1 week and nobody knows where he's going to. Most times he won't even provide food for the family. He will just leave the mother with the four sons to look after, including the one with the health challenge. So the mother depends on farming. She has a very large farm. She goes to farm, and after farming the produce from the farm, she takes it to the market and then she sells, and from there she gets the money to fend for the children. But the father, sometimes he comes back home, sometimes he goes away. So the children are not even used to their dad at all. So one very beautiful Monday morning, John was asleep and he was dreaming. He saw himself coming down from a car. Yes, he came down from a very big ride and stepped into a fast food, and he was served a very big chicken and rice. And as he put the chicken in his mouth to bite the first one, his mother woke him up. He just had, "John, get up. It's time to go to the farm. It's already 6:30." John woke up and said, "Oh, mommy, you can't give me chicken. And now I'm dreaming about eating rice and chicken. You just woke me up. What's your own now?" He tried to close his eyes back. He couldn't go back to that dream. And his mother said, "John, you know the sun will soon come out. Let's go, let's go." So John got up quickly. And when he got up quickly, he got up and went to brush his teeth. And after brushing his teeth, he called for his brother Matthew and said, "Bro Matthew, mommy says we should go to the farm. Let's go." Bro Matthew didn't even answer him. He just sat down and continued pressing his phone. Then he turned to Mark, and Mark was taking his bath, and he said, "Mark, are you going to bait to the farm? Can't you see we don't need to bait? When you get to the farm, your body will still be messed up. Let's just go now. You know the sun will soon be out, and it's not good to walk under the sun." And his brother Mark said, "Don't call my name there again." John was saying, "Is it not for your own good?" And the next thing, Mark came out and gave him a dirty slap. John was feeling so sad. He wanted to retaliate. but he couldn't respond. He said, because of my mother, because of my, in fact, now Matthew said, Mark said, in fact, because of this, I will not go to the farm anymore. John felt so sad. That means all the work in the farm that day was going to be for him all alone. He wondered how he was going to cope that day. All right. Thank you very much. That is all for now. Watch out for our next episode so that I'll tell you what happened next while they got to the farm. Thank you and have a lovely day. Bye.